difficult vlog for me to do, and I'm not wearing any makeup because the tears may come and then it would just smear everywhere. But in many videos I've shown you my beautiful kitty, and in fact the last one I did for Valentine's Day, I told you that she was my Valentine. Well, she passed away this morning at 3 a.m. and I always share with you what's on my heart. So I wanted to share this with you because it's a big thing. She's like a family member to me. Most of my family is in heaven, and she is the last thing that my mom indirectly gave me with my sister, and my mom is now in heaven also. But she was 18 and she was born January 5th, 1998. And about 3 days ago she stopped eating, and I know that's a sign that they're getting ready to pass. So I spent lots of cuddles with her, and she was Siamese, but she was absolutely remarkable because whenever I was sick, she would diagnose it before anyone else. And like if something was wrong with my throat, she would lay her body across my throat while I was laying down in bed and purr as loud as she could. And if ever I was in physical pain or, emotionally upset, she would lay her whole body on my chest and purr as loud as she could to comfort me. And even going through chemo, if I was nauseous and throwing up at a sink, she would jump up on the sink and sit there to be with me. And I guess she could smell the chemo because, like, for days after I would get chemo, she would follow me everywhere, even in the shower when it was on. So, and most of you would know cats don't like to get wet. So that's love right there. And even this morning when it happened, she jumped up and tried to jump up on my bed, and she couldn't. She fell. So I tried to help her, and she moved away from me. So she tried to jump up again on her own, and she fell. So I got out of bed because she was actually in another room, and I tried to pick her up and bring her in bed with me, but she wouldn't come. So she was sitting on a rug in the other room, and then she came to the bedroom and tried to jump up on the bed twice but fell. So I reached down to pick her up. She wouldn't let me, and then she backed up away from the bed pretty far and then jumped with all her strength and made it up on the bed and laid with me on my chest. But she'd only lay for maybe a minute, and then she'd move around like she couldn't get comfortable. So I was trying to move to get comfortable so she would be still and be comfortable, but she couldn't seem to settle. And then I just heard in my head, intuitively, it's about to happen. So I pulled the covers back, thinking maybe she needed a little bit of air or something. And she tried to get up and walk away from me, but she fell over to the left, over sideways on the bed. And I tried to pick her up, but she was then kind of crawling away from me. And I knew, because I heard in my head, she's going off to die now. She's ready to go. So I started to cry. Just tears came down, and she literally turned around on her belly, turned around because she couldn't stand, and with her front paws crawled back to me and got right beside me so her head was here and reached her little paw out and touched my arm. And then she took another breath, and I told her that I loved her and that I knew she had to go now and it was okay. And I asked the angels and Jesus and everyone to come get her so she wouldn't suffer. And that was it. But even in the end, she was trying to comfort me and make me feel better. So she was the best friend anybody could have, and I'm so appreciative for all the kind words and everything that everyone sent me. It means the world to me. And for those of you that don't understand, for those of us that really love our fur babies, they're not just a pet, they're part of the family. And she took care of me and never left me. And anytime I had to go to the hospital, if the paramedics would come, she would jump up on my lap on the stretcher and be meowing like crazy, not wanting them to take me. And one time the paramedic had to take her down off my lap, off of the stretcher, about 4 times before we could even get out of the house. And she talked to me, she answered me. If you want to see, in a few videos I showed where she even yells at me, like if I tell her no, she would meow for a really long time. She was extremely smart and she understood everything. And I called her my kitty nurse because whenever I was sick from chemo or anything, she did not leave my side and she wouldn't go to sleep. And she just would stay with me and literally put one paw here and one paw here like she's hugging me. So she was more human than Kitty. And I was going to cremate her so I could keep some of her ashes with me, but the thought of doing that just didn't feel right. And I really like tattoos, and so I'm gonna save up money and get a really nice tattoo of her so I can always look down on it and see her. And I found a really pretty box that it's just really pretty and she fit perfectly. So I wrapped her in one of her favorite little pillow shams that she liked to lay on and put her in the box, and she looks like she's peacefully sleeping. So she's gonna be buried somewhere close by, and I know that she's already here with me in spirit, but since it happened today, I just miss holding her. But I thank you for everybody that loved her, and if you want to see funny videos of her, she's in a bunch of my vlogs. And I'm so glad that I made her my Valentine and made a video of her recently, because now I have that. And so today I'm wearing my Jessie J t-shirt because, as always, Jessie J's music gets me through everything, so I've been listening to it all day. And I have my Jessie J hat on, and Kitty was so used to Jessie J's music playing that certain songs she really liked, she would come and sit like really close to the speakers or sit right with me when they were on. She loved Abracadabra, she loved Domino, she loved Sweet Talker. Those were her favorite ones because she would always come no matter where she was. to me when those songs came on and sit with me and listen to them. Any time of day, no matter what's going on, even if she was eating. One time I had given her dinner, like just given her dinner, and I came in the other room and I started playing Jessie J's music, one of those songs, and she came running from her dinner and jumped up in my lap and sat and listened for the entire song. So she was a huge Jessie J fan too. Very smart kitty. So I'm going to put some pictures of her so you can see her a little better and just say a prayer for her. I know she's in heaven and I know one day I'll see her again, and I'm planning to get another kitty pretty soon because it's really lonely and quiet without her here, and it's really hard to imagine coming home with her not being there. So I'm gonna get another one really soon. But please keep me in your prayers, and please pray that, burying her goes okay. We're gonna do that very soon tonight. And my dear friends Luciana and Victoria, who are like sisters to me, came over today with their mom, who's also Luciana, and they brought lunch, and they put together this amazing makeup table that I have now in my room, in my bedroom, so I can do my makeup there, and I don't have to do it on my work table here in my office. So I'm super happy about that. And they were funny putting the furniture together and putting up other pictures. So I'll put in some clips of them doing that because they're just funny. There is a little bit of foul language, but they're hilarious and I love them, and they've definitely made me laugh. And I'll share some special pictures with Kitty. And I'm sorry this video is not very upbeat, but it's been a really difficult day, and I just wanted to share my heart with you like I always do. I promise the next video will be a lot happier. And I love you guys. And until next time, love, light, and blessings. Bye. And Kitty in heaven, if you're watching this, I hope you like the video. And I love you and miss you so much.
Oh, I just kicked the screw.
Here is
You're supposed to be professional.
the makeup table so far.
Luciana, stick down her feet.
Luciana is trying to screw it in.
She's under the table.
Victoria is her lovely assistant.
Now my lovely assistant is not doing shit. She's holding the directions. Tighten it tighter.
And then
wow.
Mom is the supervisor.
Oh look, she's posing for the video. This is awesome right now.
Way to go, Vanna.
Yeah, Vanna White while I work with my tools.
Well, you are the firefighter.
True.
I had several offers of people wanting to help me put my furniture together. I'm like, no, my firefighter has to do it.
Perfect.
She's a lion. She can do it. She's under the table. I can see Luciana's head.
Beautiful. Look, I put your makeup table together, Melissa.
Seriously?
Look how good I did.
I can't even.
The table is now in its new home in my room, and the final touches are being put on. And the mirror is there.
Oh, I was right. Oh, that's so weird. Oh, look. Oh, look, I was right. Oh, look. Shit, that never happens. Oh, sorry. I don't know about this thing, though. Yeah, that's gonna come down hard if it comes down. Where's the directions on
That's it.
this?
That's the only thing. I'm trying to like analyze these pictures. Push.
That seems really loose, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. But it won't tighten anymore. Okay. So bizarre.
Hold on 1 second. Let me just see something else. Before you break anything else. This needs to be adjusted.
Because I think that's supposed to fit kind of underneath.
No, this isn't supposed to go underneath because see this lip right here?
Okay.
It stops right here.
Okay.
Oh, you mean this is supposed to come forward more to meet this?
No, I don't think so. This is how it's supposed to look, but there's just this little gap here.
Right,
But-
but if you loosen like you did this one, wouldn't this shift forward and close that gap?
No, because I loosened this here. See, like these right here, I loosened, and it didn't. It didn't shift.
Is that heavy? Is it the top heavy?
It's not light.
I mean, I'm afraid if it slams down, it's either gonna hurt your fingers or the mirror will break.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of too.
I mean, you're probably. Are you going to be closing it?
Yeah, because you use it as a desk.
This has to get tighter somehow. There's no way. Like,
Yeah, that should be more like a hinge, I think.
something's up with it. Is this the right, where's the other one? Get that one on the ground. I don't know if it's gonna make a difference.
Okay.
Is it centered?
It looks centered to me.
I can't see because your ass is blocking the
Give
view.
me the hammer.
Yeah, no, it's centered. It looks good.
Alright. No, you need to take it. Hold it. Alright, go.
Go?
Go away. And give me a hammer.
You have a nail? Can I do this? You measured it off of this, right?
Correcto. Elephant.
I don't think catastrophe.
Luckily, he will only fall on the carpet. No. Wait.
Barbara is not
Not the right one.
cooperating.
Yeah.
Wait, it's too far.
How do you know it's too far? It's fucking, look at what it
I
is.
can feel it.
Move. You get back
It's
and
not
you tell me.
straight
I
yet.
know.
I'm too distracted by the wide load.
Alright. Fucking.
And your load has a sign on the back of it. What does it say?
Traffic signs. I don't know. It's like no hunting.
Stop
zone.
looking at my ass. Alright, what left or right, which way?
It needs to go right.
A little to the right.
Alright, this way?
No, not that much.
No, it's too much. It's like she's looking up now.
This way?
A little to the left.
Like from the
Wait,
bottom or all the way
Your
over?
other left. Push it that
This
way. No, you're making it go there.
That is left.
But it's not doing what I want it to do.
Like
Then-
this?
No.
Like what? Fucking explain yourself.
I'm bad with directions.
She means to go right and up a little bit.
Right.
There, okay.
And up.
That looks good.
See?
Good job. Done. Alright, I recommend a bigger TV.
Check telephone connection.
Trying to set up the alert one emergency.
Alright. Now what?
Hold on, I gotta
Before
plug
she yells at us again.
I gotta plug this in.
To what?
I mean, I gotta just.
This whole landline thing is so foreign.
It's just a telephone line.
Telephone line restored.
Oh, thank God. Thank God for you.
Status update. Want that?
So she could just get like a little stand here.
Isn't there a you have to plug them in there, right?
Yeah.
That's why I brought this chair over. I thought we can sit on the chair for right now.
Yeah,
So, because she can't reach the floor, can't answer the phone.
yeah, that's good.
Why did you undo that whole red wire thing?
Because I couldn't reach.
Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me?
Well, now you used my twister. Why did you just undo yours?
Because it doesn't fucking reach for real.
You're just as bitchy as this thing. Problem solved. You're gonna have to wait. Can you clap for me?
And it's close to the clapper machine for my light.
Nice.
The clapper.
This one might just need the nail.
If not, we can always move the makeup table to center, but I think that's right.
Now, Kat Von D is getting her. Kat Von D's drawing is getting its place above the makeup table, and it says American Beauty.
Let's put it up. Just turn it like that.
And she
Okay,
signed
stop.
it for me.
Let go of your hand.
I feel like we're at the carnival again. I want my turn.
You don't get your turn right now.
Did you miss it? Three strikes are out. That's fine.
And now the photographer will try.
Strike one, right here.
Hey, don't strike me. Move your legs. What was that?
Bam!
Oh, it looks really straight. Wow. Yeah, that looks beautiful. Wow. Super
At least it's
good.
on there.
At least it's hanging.
Still fucking
Straighten it.
Voila.
That looks really cool. Coolness.
Good.
Love it.